Welcome to Neural Nexus Podcast, where we explore the hottest topics shaping the world. Let's dive in.
Welcome back, everybody. We're diving into something really special today.
Yeah, real feel-good story.
Perfect for the holiday season.
Absolutely.
So, we're talking about Washington Commander's safety, Jeremy Reaves.
You know him.
And we've got these two articles here about something pretty incredible that happened after their last win.
And I think incredible is a bit of an understatement.
Okay, so I'm not going to hold out on anyone. We are talking about a surprise proposal.
You know it.
But the timing, the setting,
Yeah.
and just everything that went into this moment makes it
Extra special.
Yeah. This isn't just a sweet moment between two people. It speaks to a whole lot more.
It really does. Yeah, you've got this deeply personal moment set against this backdrop of a huge win.
Right. And it's like, are these two things even connected?
Exactly.
So let's give everyone the full picture. December 29th, Commanders are battling it out against the Falcons.
Partridge game.
Playoff spot on the line.
Oh, yeah. Every play, every second ticking down, the tension's just building.
And then they get the win, 30-24. And you can just feel that eruption of relief, exhilaration, all of it.
Pure joy, right.
And that's when Reaves decides to make his move.
So what does that look like?
So he's on the sidelines, down on one knee, ring in hand. Worley is clearly taken by surprise.
Yeah, the articles, they describe her crouched down, hands over her mouth. Like that shocked delight.
You think it was a spur-of-the-moment decision? All that adrenaline pumping?
Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it turns out he had been planning this.
Really? So
Yeah.
even with that intensity, he stuck to the plan.
Yeah, he actually said he couldn't have proposed if they'd lost.
Wow.
The win was absolutely key.
Oh, so it wasn't just about the win. It was like almost like a validation.
Right, like the right mood, the right atmosphere.
Like he even said the ring was burning a hole in his pocket.
Oh, he was ready.
Yeah, wow. That tells you something, right?
Yeah.
About their relationship. It wasn't just about celebrating a game.
No, it was so much more than that.
So let's back up a bit. Let's talk about how this all began.
Yeah.
You know, their story, their high school sweethearts.
You know, from Pensacola, Florida.
Milton High, hometown connection. That's got to be something special.
He talks about how their relationship, it all started as friends.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a good foundation.
Yeah, mutual respect, understanding.
And right from the start.
And now it's like, okay, let's get married.
Yeah.
So Mikaela, she's more than just the girlfriend, right?
Totally. They are a power couple, if I've ever seen one.
I like that. They're a power couple.
Yeah.
She's got her own thing going on.
Oh, yeah.
Volleyball player in college, earned a biology degree.
And now.
And now she's a physician assistant.
Wow, talk about driven.
Yeah, and both her parents were athletes too, so it's like this family,
Right, I see, right.
yeah, of athleticism.
So of achievement.
Yeah, so you see how those values, that drive, would resonate with them.
Absolutely. They understand the sacrifices.
Yeah, the dedication.
The thrill of it all.
But it hasn't all been smooth sailing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 2023, a rough year.
Yeah, Commanders didn't have the best season.
Right, and then the ACL tear on top of it.
A tough year.
So that's got to be challenging, right? Mentally, physically.
I can't even imagine.
And that's where their connection really shows, you know. Mikaela was their unwavering support.
There's this quote where he calls her his crutch.
Oh, wow.
He said she picked him up every single day when he couldn't be his own man.
It gives you chills, right?
Yeah.
To be that vulnerable, that
Yeah.
trusting.
Yeah. Beautiful testament to their love.
It really is. So we've talked about their journey, but let's get back to the proposal for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. Back to the sidelines.
It just seems like he needed that win, you know?
Like it was a validation, a symbol.
Yeah, of something bigger.
Absolutely. To take this step with Worley.
It's like the win and the proposal were connected somehow, like feeding off each other's energy.
It's almost poetic, right? Yeah. Like a springboard almost.
And you know what really got to me?
What's that?
It was him saying that he couldn't propose if they'd lost.
Right. That little detail.
Yeah, what does that tell you?
It's fascinating, right? Because it makes you think about how much our emotions, these big life decisions, they're tied to, you know, the world of sports.
Oh, what are you thinking?
Well, we think of sports as this escape, right? Like entertainment, a way to unwind.
Right.
But this shows how much deeper it goes.
So are you saying that feeling of winning or even losing can actually change the choices we make in our regular lives?
Yeah. For Reaves, that win was validation. It made proposing feel right. Like everything was lined up.
Like a green light.
Exactly. That we did it feeling it gave him the push he needed.
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Like when my team wins, I feel more confident.
Yeah. Absolutely. And the opposite happens too.
Right, like after a bad loss, you just don't feel like doing anything.
I want to take risks.
So it's like our personal lives in sports, they're more connected than we realize.
For sure.
Makes you wonder, right? How many decisions are made based on like the outcome of a game?
Subconsciously, yeah.
Like maybe someone decides to finally ask for that raise after their team wins the championship.
Or they avoid a tough conversation after a loss.
It's crazy to think about.
It really shows how sports are more than just entertainment.
So much more.
They tap into something deep.
Yeah. Okay, but we should talk about his injury
Of course.
and how that affected everything.
Right. That ACL tear back in 23, it wasn't just physical.
No, definitely not.
It was mental and emotional, too.
And that's where Mikaela really steps up.
That crutch quote,
Oh, man.
so powerful.
Yeah, he was so vulnerable.
He let his guard down and leaned on her.
It's inspiring.
And don't forget Mikaela, she's strong, too.
Oh, yeah, she's accomplished, driven.
So she knows what it takes.
Yeah, she
The
understands.
pressure, the dedication.
So they're a team in every sense of the word.
They're equals, you know.
Right, supporting each other.
And that's what makes them a true power couple.
It's not just individual success. It's like,
They feed off each other's energy.
and we keep saying power couple, but they also seem to genuinely care about making a difference.
So right.
It's not just about themselves.
Yeah, you see it in Mikaela's work as a physician assistant.
Helping people directly.
And Reaves has his foundation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, focusing on youth and education.
That's amazing.
They both want to contribute.
So it's not just about achieving their own goals.
No, it's about giving back.
And that ties back to the proposal, right? Maybe that win wasn't just about feeling good. It was about accomplishing something together.
A shared goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe that feeling made him want to take that next step with Mikaela.
It's like a beautiful alignment between their personal and professional lives.
It really is. They support each other's dreams.
And achieve incredible things.
They're inspiring.
They really are.
So what's next for them? Wedding planning, playoffs.
They've got a busy year ahead.
I bet. I can't wait to see what they accomplish.
Me too. They're just getting started. Yeah, it's like this perfect partnership, you know.
It really is.
Yeah.
And we've talked about Mikaela's career, but what about her, like her personal life?
Well, if you look at her social media,
Yeah.
you get a good sense of who she is.
Okay.
She's a devoted partner, loves her family,
Ah, that's sweet.
and she's a huge Commanders fan.
Oh, I bet.
Tons of pictures at games, all decked out in gear, cheering him on.
Ultimate cheerleader.
Totally. And they celebrate together, too.
Oh, that's cool.
Like after they beat the Saints.
Yeah.
She posted a picture, like a postcard from New Orleans.
That's awesome. So it's not just about being there for the tough times?
No, it's about sharing all of it.
The highs and the lows.
Yeah, they're a team through and through.
And her family, you mentioned them.
Yeah, close-knit, loving family.
And her parents were athletes too, right?
Her mom played volleyball. Her dad was a football player.
At Livingston.
That's
right?
right.
It's like sports is just in their DNA.
It's wild to think, right? Two kids from the same town, sharing that passion.
And now look at them.
Yeah, amazing.
So speaking of Jeremy, we talked about last season, the injury, but his whole NFL journey, it's been up and down, right?
Definitely not easy.
He's been with the Commanders since 2018,
And he's faced his fair share of challenges.
but he always seems to come back stronger.
It's that resilience, that determination.
You know, it's funny, we keep coming back to
To what?
that ability to overcome adversity.
It's a big part of their story.
And it's not just him, Mikaela too.
Absolutely. They support each other.
And that crutch quote,
Yeah.
it shows so much, you know?
Yeah, his vulnerability.
Yeah, but also his strength to admit he needed help.
To trust someone like that.
And Mikaela was there.
Without hesitation.
It makes you realize strength isn't always about going it alone.
No, it's about knowing when to lean on someone.
Exactly. And they have each other.
They're partners in every sense of the word.
It's a powerful love story, right?
It really is.
Yeah.
They face challenges together. They celebrate together.
And they push each other to be better.
It's inspiring.
So, wedding planning, playoffs, what's next for them?
Who knows? But I'm excited to see what they do.
Me too. They're an amazing couple.
A true inspiration.
All right, everyone. That's our deep dive into the story of Jeremy Reaves and Mikaela Worley
A story about love, resilience.
and the power of human connection.
We hope you enjoyed it.
As always, thanks for listening. We'll be back soon with another deep dive.
Until then, keep exploring, keep those conversations going,